Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for mid-August. It's great to see you guys again. Sorry I got a little behind. Life has been difficult with, I don't know if you're experiencing this, but I feel like I'm starring in the Truman Show lately. That's been my newest explanation on all the weirdness going on. Here, Chippy, you want to say hi to Taurus? Come up here and say hi to Taurus. Can you make it? Good boy. This is not a real candle, so don't worry. He's not going to burn himself. Yeah, you wanted to say hi to all your friends. Thanks if you came in to see, let me help you off so you don't fall. Thanks if you came in to see Chippy's live today. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. And if you didn't, you can catch it on the replay. So Taurus, let's see what's coming in mid-August for you. I'm just tuning in. I'm getting all kinds of goosebumps right now. It feels passionate, Taurus. The first feel, and I see a lot of red, like there's a lot of excitement and emotions and, you know, just like this beautiful red energy, which I don't usually see around Taurus. You know, I see grounded colors because Taurus is an earth sign. So, I mean, that would make sense. But let's see what comes up in the cards for you all, okay? So we've got Six of Swords right off the bat. So I feel like you are moving somewhere, like escaping some situation into something more peaceful. I see you using all of your skills and talents with this Magician card here. Let's see what else, Taurus. Ooh, some kind of a new path. New path for Taurus. Yeah, two new path cards right off the bat. Six of Swords and the Fool card. So you're like rushing into something new. I mean, not rushing in an impulsive way, but in a way that is just moving fast, moving in a pace that you want it to. I see you leaving the past behind and you're going straight forward into something really new. Okay, and at the same time you're protecting yourself, Taurus. Here's this Seven of Swords, and in this deck it's more about protection than being sketchy. It's more about protecting yourself, you know, putting some shade over what you're doing so that people just don't watch your every move. And there's a valid reason for that, and we'll get to it. But I feel like it's, you don't want people to throw this off. Whoever you're escaping from, or whatever situation, whether it's a job or a place you're living, it's like you're not telling people your plans. That's what I get. And you shouldn't be. Look at this Death card. Woo, this gave me the goosebumps. This looks like that big thing they have in Lowe's Home Improvement, you know, that moans and stuff, right? Have you guys seen that? They've got it out already. It's not even Halloween. It drives me nuts. I can't stand it. Anyway, this is going into the past. Okay. Oh, I don't like it. And I'm glad it's going into the past. It creeps me out. It does, Taurus. I'll just say it. It creeps me out. I almost feel like some of you were dealing with something here that was the way I feel about that thing in Lowe's, almost demonic. Not everybody, but some of you were dealing with somebody who had attachments, I'll put it that way. Somebody who was not on the up and up. No wonder you're putting shade over yourselves and kind of sneaking away, not telling whoever this is your plans. Now, as a whole separate meaning, this can represent Scorpio. So you might be leaving a person with Scorpio in their chart in the past and starting a new beginning, but I feel like it's already happened. So I get that, like, it's either happening now or very soon. You know, you're walking away from something. Pretty strong ending when the Death card comes up. Also, it's at number 13, so that might be really significant for you, Taurus. Look at this. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Let me make sure this is the Knight. These are new cards for me. Yep. Glad I checked it. Not the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. So talk about new beginnings. You've got a lot of new beginnings here. Ace of Pentacles is in your immediate future. I can't wait to go back and clarify these, which I will, as you know. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, that could be a windfall, right? And I'm not saying go crazy, but go buy a lottery ticket. You know, I mean, when I see something like that come up, you know, I might buy one, you know, do not go spend your life savings on it, from advice from a tarot reading. I'm not giving you that advice, just to be clear, okay? So, what have we got here? This is something sort of sad here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles energy here, Taurus. So, when I look at this Five of Pentacles, there's something here coming up in your future where there's an ending and a new beginning, but there's also some feeling of loss, almost like somebody's been shut out. I mean, that's what Five of Pentacles is about. It's the feeling of loss and grief, and maybe a loss of money. It's Pentacles. It can be a loss of stability. It can be a loss of grounding, things like that. And it's interesting how it came up right beside of this Ace of Pentacles. I can't wait to clarify this in a minute and see what else comes up with this, because there's this big boost of resources and money right next to feeling of being left out or left out in the cold, coming up in the more extended future. We'll see what that is. I'm going to dig at that for you, okay? Let's see what views of others is for you at this time, Taurus. Other people. Other people are seeing you as the Four of Pentacles. So they're seeing you as holding on to money at this time, okay? Maybe holding back from something. And I feel whoever is viewing you in that way, they're a little frustrated by that. They're like, why doesn't Taurus step up? Why is Taurus holding back? And you have a reason for that, for sure. So, in your hopes and fears, we've got the Hermit. I feel like you kind of want to be alone. You're kind of afraid you will be alone. Maybe it's because of this Five of Pentacles showing up. I don't know. We'll get back to that. Little Virgo energy with that Hermit. For some of you, maybe you're hoping to connect with a Virgo, or fearing you will. Okay, depends on who this is. And your final outcome, wow, super good. You got the Wheel of Fortune, okay, as a final here. So this is your luck changing. This is all your ships coming in. This is a really, really amazing card, okay? Now, a lot of times people ask me on that note, what these beautiful tarot cards I've been using lately are. These have become my favorites. This is the Good Fortune deck. Good time to tell you. That's what made me think of it. Okay. I find them to be easy to work with because they're thin and they're small. They're not so thick and they don't stick together like so many decks. Yeah, so they're on Amazon if you want to order some for yourself. So nice book and all that stuff. Presentation. I like them. And I'm not getting paid for that. I'm just mentioning it because it's true. Okay. I don't do endorsements. So here we go. Taurus, let's go back and clarify what is going on here. When I go over here to your first card, it looks like you're leaving an unsatisfactory situation. Let's just clarify that for a second. Six of Swords. Sometimes it can be relocation, but it's usually relocation because where you're living or working, it can be relocating from a job, is not peaceful. It's noisy, or it's dark in some way. No, I feel you going someplace more peaceful and more tranquil. Yeah, and feeling more in charge of your life as well. So here's the King of Wands in connection, with the Six of Swords. So for some of you, Taurus, I can see that you're going to be moving away from probably this King of Wands, who was somebody who's maybe too pushy. Sometimes it's a fire sign. I mean, not always. Sag, Leo, Aries, sometimes. This is often somebody who's a career person. And for you to be having the Six of Swords next to this person, I just feel like you're like walking away from them. Okay, not towards them. Like, this is really significant for a lot of you at this time. Let's pull one more on that. What is that King of Wands about? Yeah, I feel like King of Wands is giving you anxiety, sleepless nights. Here's Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety about this, and it goes right along with Six of Swords. And you can see this, like trying to escape an anxiety-ridden situation, and it had to do with this King of Wands. Okay, And again, King of Wands is so often somebody connected with career, somebody with a lot of passion. And I mentioned that when I tuned into you, I was feeling a lot of passion and this red energy, you know, and passion can swing both ways, you know, from, you know, the good kind of passion to anger. And the King of Wands can have a temper, you know, on a bad day, very bad temper. So I'm going to your next card, and I get the Temperance card to clarify it, okay? Which is really interesting. I'm going to have to get some more on this too, but I see you wanting to use more of your skills. I see you maybe learning something new, like you're really digging deep right now and using your skills and talents more than you ever have. And it's a challenge, and I feel like you want to do this. And by doing that, it's going to bring in more balance, which is what this Temperance card talks about here. So it's like it's challenging you to use your skills and talents, but ultimately it brings more balance in for you, Taurus. More flow of everything, you know, energy for one thing, and energy equates to money a lot of times, love, all sorts of things. Yeah, there's some Five of Wands energy with your skills and talents. I feel like there's competition, okay, and a struggle. There's some kind of a struggle with you manifesting what you want with this Magician card. But it's going to bring more flow. So cards are advising to do that, okay? In your energy at this time, you got the Fool, which is a whole new beginning, like I said earlier, and the foundation of that is you're kind of being quiet about it, or even sneaky. I mean, Seven of Swords is the sneaky link card, right? But I don't feel like you're being sneaky. I mean, if you are, there's a reason for that. You know, you're being secretive, maybe. You might not be telling people your plans because you're in the process of Six of Swords. You know, if you're trying to escape something, you're probably not going to make a big announcement about it. This is you throwing shade on your plans. Nothing wrong with that, because you're protecting yourself. I really get big time protecting yourself on this new path. Let's see what else it says about that. Yeah, using your inner strength. Look at this. This is almost like a guard dog kind of card. See you really guarding your energy at this time, being very strong. This can be, again, a fire sign. You know, it can be Leo. We saw Sagittarius with the Temperance card, and we saw all the fire signs in this guy here. You know, so far what I'm getting here, Taurus, is I see you kind of quietly tiptoeing away from a situation that's unsatisfactory in whatever way, whether it's work or living situation or relationship or whatever. I see you tiptoeing away, doing your own thing, making your plans in your head, being very quiet about it, and you're like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my skills and gifts, and I'm not gonna tell anybody about it until it happens. And then there's going to be this big flow of energy and a whole ending and new beginning that's going to happen with this Death card. Let's clarify this Death card for you. Yeah. Here's Eight of Cups. Here it is. You're walking away from it. Definitely leaving this. Let me pull another card on this Taurus. Yeah, here we've got Eight of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles here, okay? I might have misspoke. I may have called this Eight of Cups or Pentacles earlier. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it. I'm not sure. But it's funny, then I turned around and pulled this card, which I thought this was to begin with. Here's Eight of Pentacles, and this is you building something new, something that you're very passionate about, okay? And I kept talking about that. It's coming from this ending of something in a whole new beginning, okay? I love that for you. I feel like it's already started, and then it's bringing you into this Ace of Pentacles, this whole new beginning with resources and money and feeling very stable. That could be your lottery card, okay? And again, I'm not advising a bunch of gambling. You know that. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 9 of Cups. Yeah, that would make a whole lot of sense, Taurus. So look at this. I love this for you. Ace of Pentacles right next to 9 of Cups. So windfall card right next to wish fulfillment. Yeah, Taurus, and this is in your immediate future. This is like now. This is like maybe today when you're watching this, okay? This is you having made a wish like, I want more money, and the universe is like, okay, here it is, all right? So that's all good, but there's a little but here. Then the next card in your more immediate future is 5 of Pentacles. Now let me dig into this for a minute. Why is 5 of Pentacles coming up right on the heels of that? Because of a Knight of Wands. A King of Wands earlier. Knight of Wands, again, can be moving. And it could be that even this amount of money and wish fulfillment that's coming in, if you're wanting to move, maybe it's hard to afford moving. I mean, we all know what the housing market is like right now. It's nuts, right? A lot of people have been priced out of the housing market. I mean, you see it every day. You know, I hear people talking about it. It's a thing. And I'm feeling like this moving might be more difficult than you think, and this is why you're feeling this 5 of Pentacles, like being priced out of the market, or being left, feeling a feeling of left out. I think that's what it is. But also, this Knight of Wands can also be someone from afar, or it can be like another facet of your King of Wands. It can be a relationship thing where this person goes, oh, Taurus, I see you got the windfall. Don't you owe me some money? Yeah, it could be some weird thing like that. Let me ask a little bit more. And again, not every card's going to fit every Taurus, you know that. But, you know, take what resonates. Feel free to switch the roles. You know, it depends a lot in a collective reading. Now, I think here we truly have the 8 of Cups. No, these cards fool me because they all have the moons on them. So, yeah. So we've got the 7 of Cups here. This is a lot of things being up in the air and a lot of fog, a lot of smoke and mirrors around this Knight of Wands. This could be somebody moving to be near you. This can be relocating. This can be feeling unclear about where to relocate to. And not enough money to do. I think it's because of feeling like even though there's this windfall and you're getting your wish, when you look at the numbers, it's still not quite enough for something like that. I feel a little frustration with that, Taurus. I hate to say, but let me get one more on that. Just reading the cards as they come up. I'm not trying to be negative, but I do tell you everything I get. I'm not holding back, okay? Yeah, and here's a 5 of Swords, like some negative energy here, like a dark cloud, Taurus. I would watch out for this in the more extended future, which would be 1 to 3 months out. And knowing this, you can prepare for it, right? Prepare for it now. So if this windfall comes in, don't spend a penny of it, okay? Really hang on to it, because I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna regret it if you spend it. All right, based on what's coming next. That's the great thing about tarot cards. It's like it shows you what the pathway is. Here it is. Doesn't look so great down the path, but knowing that, you can make different decisions, okay? And you can change the outcome. Energy is movable. So if you don't like what you see, this is what I love about the cards. If you don't like what you can see in the cards, you have the opportunity to change course, okay? Or at least ease up, especially when it's financial, you know. So hold on to your money. It's that simple, okay? All right, so let's go over to other people seeing you as, oh, here we go. This is what you're gonna be doing. Other people are seeing you as holding on to money. I can't believe this. I'd forgotten this card came up. Okay, so there it is. Hold on to your money, Taurus. Do we need to clarify it? These cards are great. Okay. This is why I've been reading cards for like over 40 some years now, because they fascinate me. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up, right? All right, somebody thinks you're in an oppressive situation and they see you hanging on to money, saving your money, holding back from something, right? And it would be this. And this would also clarify the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, which is feeling like you're in a trap, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you already have a solution for it, so no problem, right? So here we go. Here's your Hermit card. Why is this coming up in hopes and fears for Taurus? Oh, yeah. So you really wanting to be happy, and you're happy by yourself. Look at the Sun card, okay? So you're hoping being alone, you're still going to be happy, but you're also hoping maybe you won't be alone, but you'll still be happy. So you're guarding yourself. You're guarding your space, which makes a whole lot of sense to me. I see you going, don't I just want to stay by myself? I'm pretty good by myself, right? Hermit card. Hermit card says that. I'm intuitive. I've gotten rid of toxic energy. I've seen through all the smoke and mirrors. I've got my money. I hope I'll be happy, but I also fear I won't be happy alone. Okay, it's that. I don't have an answer for that. It just is. It's just there, you know? But here's the thing. Here's the thing you really need to take with you today. This is your final outcome, Taurus. Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's clarify that one. All right, and then I'm going to pull a few tea leaf cards for you. Wheel of Fortune, final outcome for Taurus. So, you know, there's a lot of emotion in this reading, a lot of feeling and that sort of thing. And we have got the Empress, okay? Doesn't get much better than that. This is you ruling your empire, ruling your world, bringing things to fruition with your gifts and your talents, whatever this new business or whatever project that you're starting, leaving all the stuff behind that wasn't working for you, whoever King of Wands was and all that stuff. And I see your luck changing. The Empress is one of the best cards in the deck. She's like all of the queens rolled into one. Okay, so that's your final outcome. Let's go over to some tea leaf cards, and I want to just I have to put them in a bowl because I can't handle these cards very well. They always spill everywhere. Let's see. What does Taurus need to know? This one. Okay, Taurus, I'm just going to pull like 3 of these and get you a picture here. So we've got the beetle. Good fortune. Look. Yeah, there it is again. Wow, clear as day, Taurus. Let me go to the bottom of this. What else? Wow, good fortune for Taurus. Yeah, it might not feel like it at first, but yeah, it's totally coming in for you. The apple. Temptation will test you. Temptation may test you with regards to good fortune. Temptation might be temptation to spend the money. That Ace of Pentacles. Remember, the advice from the cards was don't do it, Taurus. Hang on to your money, okay? And we've got wind chimes, which is peace and harmony. Peace and harmony, and this is, I think, from you moving into a new place. And also the pin card came up right with that next to it. The pin card is a new career or a new job, okay? Yeah, and lots of peace and harmony, some kind of temptation, but good fortune, okay? There they are. Taurus, this is a great reading for you. Please do check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. I literally got a message today from somebody who said they went to look for my channel, couldn't find it, and realized YouTube had unsubscribed them. And they came on Chippy's channel and left this message and said, what's your mama's what's your mama's channel? I can't find it. YouTube unsubscribed me, and I meant to be subscribed. Now I can't find her channel. And I feel like that's happening because just over the last week, just like tons of subscribers just disappeared. So I don't know. Something's weird, so please check it. Renew your subscription. It's free. Just hit the button and hit the notification bell too. I think that'll help keep you subscribed. I'm not sure. And anyway, thank you, Taurus, for being here. You are the best, and you all support my channel like none of the other signs do. Yeah, really. And same for Chippy's channel, and I appreciate you very much on both channels. So I'll leave some links below to Chippy's newest videos too, so I hope you enjoy them. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you all again soon. Have a good one. Enjoy your good fortune. Bye.